Chicago a few months ago, which means I have not seen my family in months, which is fucking awesome. Because they are insane. They have promised to come visit me on their way to Sturgis, though. So, quite touching. I was raised by bikers, which is very similar to being raised by wolves, but with a lot more fucking pictures of wolves. And curiously, no pictures of my mother where she's not showing one tit. I have had an illustrious 11-year career as a waitress. I have achieved much, including superpowers. That's a new thing I've discovered, that I have a few waitress superpowers. One is I can tell when somebody is looking for the restroom just by the look on their face, and I can helpfully instruct them to where that is. Also, I can trip a child and make it look like an accident. Very useful. And then my favorite superpower is that I can sustain one fart while walking through an entire dining room. It's called processing, and we all do it. So enjoy dinner. I did just finish college. It was the best 8 years of my life. It didn't actually end with a degree, which I'm sure that theater degree that I was going for would have made all my dreams come true. Really helped me at the Outback Steakhouse. I did waste a shitload of money, though, which I think is the most important part about college. And the biggest waste of money was, I think, living in the dorms, because I essentially ended up paying thousands of dollars for someone to constantly walk in on me masturbating. And she was a foreign exchange student, so it was even worse because every time she caught me, and we're talking all the time, I didn't just feel like a shitty roommate, I felt like a bad American. And I'm not a good ambassador, I'm not someone you would pick. I'm not very classy. I try to dress a little nice, I feel like meeting everybody halfway. I do think I'm trying to convince myself that if I wear pearls, more that I won't think of them as anal beads. It's not working yet. Just tell your friends I'm putting out a memo right now so that nobody asks me or tries to propose this. I'm not 69ing anymore. Sorry, disappointing the room, you know. It was never my favorite thing. I could never get off properly. I was always way too focused on balance because I knew that like one slip and I would smother him under the weight of my giant ass. But I did have a traumatic experience, so I've just completely sworn it off. I hooked up with this guy, and he insisted I be on top because chivalry is not dead. Which is nice because the alternative is his balls resting on my eyes like the world's most upsetting sleep mask. But so we're getting into this, and of course he's like, yeah, 69, that's great, it'll be a good idea. He shoved his dick so far down my throat. And I'm not talking about he just kind of slipped it past my teeth. No. He shoved his dick so far down my throat, you don't know how this story's going to end, because I didn't throw up on his dick. I pissed in his mouth. Yeah. I pissed in his mouth. That happened. I can never go back from that. That can never not happen. Because I don't know if you know this, but you should never join the Golden Showers Club on accident. That's something you have to look within yourself, ask questions, meditate, find a good price on a tart. But here is a pearl of wisdom, just so you know, if you ever find yourself in this situation where you're peeing on people accidentally or otherwise. Be careful and use judgment, because if their response is to not throw you off of them into a wall and jump for the nearest shower, they fall in love. And they won't leave you alone for months. They're yours now. You guys have a great night. My name is Hinkie.